Tear proximity. Teleportation is impossible. Hold monster. Oh, god dang it. Muck's paralyzed. I feel a sense of impending doom, an assassin ready to drive a blade between my shoulder blades. Tell me, cunning one, which one of my enemies wishes to attack me? My eyes are everywhere, but they don't see your enemies. No one would dare to attack you, Windrunner. No, I can feel it. The evil thoughts and greedy looks behind my back. Someone wishes me dead. We will face your enemy together. We look out for each other, remember?
It's either us or
oh my
them.
god. Okay, I got it off that time. I got 2 swarms on the field. Well, 2 summon swarms, which is like 8 swarms. Rain of blood. Oh god. This is... Jeez. Excellent shot, sister. Another demon lord at your feet. Well, Songbird, I think you have sung your last. Traitor, how dare you? We swore to protect each other, and you betrayed me, you ambushed me. You shot me down and wounded me, you conspired together with your brother. Damn you both. I will bring her to power, and your death will be the foundation upon which we build our throne. Your brother is just like all the rest of them. You will regret your betrayal. Why? Why does this world hurt so much? Why do your black bolts cause so much pain? And yet it was he, my brother and lover, oh jeez, Game of Thrones, who helped me orchestrate your downfall. Darkness and oblivion await you, and nothing you can say will change my mind. Someday you'll realize that you were wrong. Your brother is greedy and jealous. He will envy your strength and stab you in the back, just like you did to me. And you, fool, do not triumph prematurely. Your sister is powerful, but you are nothing more than her pathetic henchman. She will defeat you no matter what trickery you have devised. I respect that. With her dying breath, she's trying to poison their thoughts against one another. Burn in flames, love one another, or kill each other. I don't care. Nothing makes any sense. Nothing matters. Alinthea, the ghost's powerful voice rings out through the cave like the tolling of a funeral bell. The huge demon looks at you with complete disinterest, and her gorgeous face is cold and dead. She looks like a statue made of ice. Who are you? Why have you disturbed me? I offer my humble greetings, mighty demon lord. Vanity, the worship of others. I have no desire for such things. My heart grew cold and hard a long time ago. I don't need your reverence and respect. I came to discuss your death. The ghost's indifferent expression flickers for a moment. She looks almost sad. Yes, I died, but it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. How did Nocticula defeat you? The ghost ignores you. It could be arrogance or a desire for secrecy that renders her silent. Then again, perhaps she's sinking back into her eternal slumber and she simply doesn't hear you. Okay, so I have to be a jerk about this. Weave a web of spells around the powerful ghost. Crush her ephemeral body with your power and force her into submission. The spirit shudders piteously beneath the blows of an invisible whip as it lashes her into submission. Okay, I thought it was just going to, like, crush her. The ghostly face looks haggard and worn. Stop. Don't disturb me. Go away. Ask what you want, then leave me alone. I want peace. I do not want to exist. How did Nocticula defeat you? Answer me. I was stronger than Nocticula, but her attack took me by surprise. Her black bolts were enchanted. They quenched the fire in my soul and extinguished the passion in my heart. I no longer had a reason to fight, and I surrendered to her will. I have what I need. Suddenly, a cold terror grips your heart. You feel your blood turn to ice as your body is wrapped in a frigid embrace. Don't go. The spark of life. Restless. Must put it out. Did she just take something from me? Succeeded at will. What did she just try to do? I had to beat a 32 will check, and I rolled a 32. I exactly rolled enough. Instinctively, you lash out with your mind, severing the connection. The ghost is engulfed in green flames and returns to nothingness with a terrifying cry. The howling wails echo through the cave and across the abyss. The terrible sound is enough to give a splitting headache to every magic-sensitive creature who hears it. I cannot possibly do... Look at this. I have to roll a 38, and the highest I could get is a +9 on a 20. Try to silence it. It's not going to work. A wailing howl resounds through the abyss, and it does not go unnoticed. Oh, hi! Mythic Nalfeshni Nature Twister. A huge demon stomps toward you with such force the ground trembles beneath your feet. Are my swarms? Yeah, I see my swarms. They're still in play. He reminds you of a wild boar. By the way, let me tell you something real quick. The swarm lasts for a certain number of rounds, okay? A round is 6 seconds. This game, it pauses during these cutscenes, so the time does not pass. In a pen and paper game, if I was like, oh, so my summon creature, then my DM, like any good DM, would be like, stop. You've been talking for like 5 minutes. Your spells wore off. Okay, what do you want to do? And you're just like, oh, jeez. Like, any good DM would be like, no, enough time passed that wore off. It's gone. He reminds you of a wild boar. Age spots speckle his skin, and he is covered in stiff, gray, bristling fur. His intelligent eyes peer at you malevolently from beneath his massive brows. A mortal. An ordinary mortal has defied the will of the abyss. Killing you will be as easy as crushing an insect. Alright. I'm gonna see what information I can get from him before I inevitably kill him. Or die trying. How do you know what I've done? We heard the cry of a voice that has been silent for ages, a voice that is supposed to remain silent. You defied the will of the abyss and disturbed a dead demon lord. And why do you want to kill me? We guard the Rift of Repose. We protect the murky depths where the stone remains of demon lords slowly turn to dust. It is a place where death is final. The abyss does not want these spirits to return. It does not want anyone to talk to them or to try to resurrect them. That is why it spawned us here. We watch over the rift and kill outsiders. If a death finds the demon lord must stay dead. So if I had succeeded in the lord check, I might have been able to not dodge this fight. But Nocticula deceived us. She fooled the abyss and stole the souls of those she killed near the rift. Now they lie here unguarded, where troublemakers like you can touch them and listen to their whispers. But you went even further. You woke up the dead. You have disrupted the order of things and have displeased the abyss. Nocticula stole the souls of the demon lords. Why haven't you punished her? We tried to confront Nocticula a long time ago, but she was too strong and dangerous. You, however, are not. My business here is at an end. I'm no longer interested in the dead. There is no reason for us to fight. It's too late. Order has been disturbed. You have touched the forbidden, and now you have to pay the cost. The demon's low, throaty growl rattles your bones. Oh, this sucks. Okay.
Into the fray.
Alright, so the swarm's already kicking in. That's good. I need... You need to rage. You need to back up. Hold on, we are gonna go through every person. Try to back up as much as you can. Actually, do prayer. Ruchele, that's fine. You can actually shoot the one that's closest to us if you can. This might get interrupted by an attack of opportunity, but we'll see what happens. Alright, these two got hit with attacks of opportunity as they backed away, but they're in safe range now. Nice. Okay. A lot of people got hit with a hold person there, but we won. How are the undead troops doing? Is there a key, something besides mouse wheel? Like, it gets really laggy when I try to scroll to the right on this. And look, I scroll to the left and it lags again. Is there a, instead of mouse wheel, is there another thing I can do for that? If anybody knows? The arrows? It seems to still lag. But I meant like on the keyboard.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, like if I'm clicking the arrow, look at the frames. Yeah, it gets really bad. Surprisingly enough, don't know. Mitsuni, don't you lie to me! You know everything! Processing all the buffs? I mean, they're in play. The only thing it should be processing is the tooltips. Alright, The scraps of dead memory that appeared before the commander told the story of how Noctical and her brother, the treacherous Sokoth defeated Olynthium by killing the passion in her heart, piercing it with a black crossbow bolt. This must be the knowledge Zacharias was eager to acquire. How do I talk to Zacharias? And I need to go talk to Shamira. You cannot comprehend the truth, Muck. We'll check. I failed the roll. Back at the teller of the storyteller? Oh god. Is that the only place I can meet him? I was thinking he might meet me anywhere. As a trickster, so Sok Ho been off in his magic closet is the best. What? A lot of will checks in the story. As a wisdom character, I have a higher will save because your will save, some of it is derived from your wisdom. So I have a better will save than I do reflex or fortitude.
That is not far.
Oh shoot. No, come back. Come back, you stupid island. Can I just jump to there? Nope, I don't see him. Okay, I don't know when he's next gonna appear. Ask the storyteller? Ah, that's so many extra loading screens. God. Alright, that'll have to be the last thing for the night then. Again, Mage Tower, then up the stairs, then to the elevator, then up the elevator, and then to his room. And then all the way out of all of those screens. Muck knows all the mythic paths. Bold of you to think I remember.
I know the way.
Another load. The road to becoming a lich is more stairs. Yeah, it's more stairs than road. I've spoken with the queen as you asked. Alfrey was silent as she listened to my question and whom it had come from and stayed silent for a long while after. Then she asked me to give you this along with these words, with my blessing if you can accept it. Life Veil. Did she say anything else? No, she just asked everyone to step out and leave her alone for the time being. Royal girlfriend is regretting her actions, chat. I did tell her I'm not going to forget how you treated me as I was forced to go into the abyss. Thank you, storyteller. Tell Zacharias I have news. He does not seem surprised. I will tell him during our next meeting, which is to happen in the very near future. We have agreed that in return for my account of the art of the Garen mages, he will give me an item that will hold a most intriguing and tragic story. Thank you. Okay. What is this? The amulet grants its wearer a +6 enhancement bonus to con, and the ability to cast Cure Serious Wounds as a 5th level cleric twice a day. Alright. Well, that's an extra, like, 30 hit points. Of course, I could put that on someone squishier. Well, honestly, their health isn't far behind hers. It's just the fact that she's got so much more armor.
Follow my lead.
Did you guess that I had to talk to the storyteller, or did you know for a fact?
As it should be.
I checked online. Oh, it sounds like you haven't. You actually haven't played Lich. What Metsune? What path did you play, or what paths have you played? Demon. Okay. Met did Demon. I did Angel. By that logic, we're now sworn enemies. I just imagine an Angel and a Demon like doing the slappy slap at each other. The storyteller told me you had news. Wow, when he said we have a meeting very soon, he meant before you get down the bottom of the tower. Nocticula extinguished the passion in Alinthria's heart. He looks at you thoughtfully. She extinguished her passion. That makes sense. Suppressing all the desires and affections in a victim's heart would plunge them into the blackest depression. The urge to resist, the will necessary to perform even the most basic instinctive actions would disappear. It's almost genius. She mortally wounded the soul. She deadened the enemy's desires. I really don't like the sound of this, chat. I want to become a Lich. I don't want to become a Lich that just sits around and is like, I'm depressed. So it sounds like my goal is going to be to get one of these blackened arrows and stab myself with it and then be like, make me a Lich quick before I kill myself. Like, oh man. I'm also thinking of the JoJo arc where there was that magic arrow that everybody was trying to get their hands of. Reminded of that to weeb for a second. She deadened her enemy's desires and turned Alinthria into a shadow of her former self, an inert object that could be easily manipulated. How clever. Tell me, student, why do you think Nocticula attacked Alinthria in this way? She suppressed Alinthria's rage in order to make her weak. He shakes his head. I doubt it. Nocticula is known for taking her foes by surprise. She prefers a swift kill, not a prolonged fight. I do not believe Nocticula did anything to weaken Alinthria. I do not even think there was a battle between them. I believe Nocticula killed her with a single blow. By the time Alinthria knew it hit her, it was too late. The Lich glared at you for a while in silence, then he barks irritably. You've grasped the essence of the riddle, but you have not found the answer. Your critical thinking skills leave much to be desired. It's a good thing you have me to help you. Now be quiet and listen to my plan. This is what we must do next. I shall do to you what Nocticula did to her enemies, and no, I do not mean that I will shoot you in the heart with a black bolt of despair. I am speaking figuratively. If we used a bolt like that on you, it would likely kill you. After all, it is a weapon designed to take the lives of demon lords. There's no sense of poking you with it. Oh, good. But I finally have the answer. I shall extinguish the passion within your soul. You will have to give up everything you hold dear, everything you love, and everything that stirs your desires. Love, carnal and romantic, gold, delicious foods, tart wines, glory in the triumph of victory. I shall take it all and throw it into the sacrificial fire. And when it all burns away into nothingness, you'll embark upon a new path of ashes with a dead heart. Then, and only then, will you become a noble undead, an eternal philosopher, a lord of death. Yes, this is it. By taking everything from you, I shall give you everything. Alright, one, I'm not backing out, but two, this is not what I thought it was. I thought I could live forever and use all my time on this mortal plane as a Skelly Bone Boy to pursue my desires. Not to be bored because I had no desires. Will you lose interest in Goth Girlfriend? Never. But she might lose interest in me. Hey, if I could get a love interest in Divinity Original Sin while I was a skeleton, I'm sure I could do it here. What does the ritual entail? We shall commit a murder. Oh, wow, okay, that went straight to 10. Glad I asked, 2400 XP. We must extinguish all the passion in your heart. They bind you too tightly to your mortality and keep your soul attached to this living body of blood and bone. You must renounce your desires, destroy them, and your heart will become cold, hard, and dead. Only then will you have the power you desire, but the price will be high. I'm ready to undergo the ritual and become a lich. Very well. Finish up your business in the abyss quickly and return to the ziggurat. I shall be waiting. Okay. Alright, I'm done in the abyss. Let's leave. I'm done. I got places to be. Imagine we get back and Royal Girlfriend's like, I've decided to declare my love to you. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go get all the meat stripped off my bones and come back a Royal Undead. If you can wait for me for 5 minutes, then we'll talk. She'd be like, what? Goth Girlfriend, also what? Alright, we're just gonna get over by the teleporter, and God, I kinda hope we finish the Abyss next time. Like I said, the interesting act. Definitely my least favorite so far. We're gonna save here, chat. I gotta get to bed.